Good evening. I'm honored to accept this award, but I should make it clear that I'm also accepting this on behalf of the people who have supported me in the 25 years I've spent at the university as a student, a teacher, a researcher, and an administrator. But first, I need to thank my wife, Deborah. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Deborah changes lives every day. She is a master teacher with a big heart and a wonderful personality. But most importantly, she is my best friend. Of course, thanks goes to my daughters, Danielle and Alexandra. They keep me grounded and humble. They have no problem in telling me who's the boss, and that would be Mom. When we first came to Missouri in 1993, we knew very few people. Sharon and Jerry Harrell took us in and treated us like family. They were there for the holidays when we couldn't go back home to Texas. They were there to share in the good times, but they also stayed by our side during the difficult times. And I can't say thank you enough to Deborah's running buddy, Mary Dix. She's always been there for us no matter what. Mary, Sharon, and Jerry could not have been better ambassadors for what the best of Columbia could look like. They could not have been better friends, and they are probably the best family we could have. I met a lot of wonderful students as city editor of the Columbia, Missouri when I first came to the university. And while I was doing my best to offer guidance to students, I was getting my own guidance from George Kennedy, my boss at the Missourian and my academic advisor. George helped guide me through the academic maze that ultimately became my graduate degrees. However, the person responsible for bringing me back to Missouri in 2003 is Dean Mills. He did his best to avoid me when the weather turned cold for fear that I would quit on the spot. But whenever a competitor tried to lure me away, Mills made sure I remained at the best school in the world. As a faculty member and an administrator, I've worked with a lot of great students. One of those former students, Kia Bro, just earned the Missouri Black Alumni Network's Trailblazer Award. Kia is a Missouri Press Association Hall of Famer, but to me, she will always be my student who fought to succeed. Scott Renardi, Amy Edmondson, Summer Vincent, Rachel Grant, and countless other students have gone on to forge great careers. I try to pay forward the kindness and sincerity shown to me and to those students in my work every day. I won't pretend that there haven't been times when the university has challenged my willingness to remain, but in those times and beyond, the one constant has always been the J School. I owe a great deal of thanks to my friends and colleagues at the J School, in particular, Dean Dave, Fritz Kropp, and my current and former staff, especially the Cathys, Kathy Adams and Kathy Hodges. The J School truly is a place where people care about what they do, who they do it for, and who they do it with. One person I get to do this with every day deserves special thanks. Linda Kraxberger, my ride or die. She walks me off the ledge and is always there to provide advice, but oftentimes just to listen. But while I have to defer much of the credit for this honor to those and so many others who have helped me thrive here, I will say that I'm proud of this recognition. Proud because I am one of the less than 15 Black Americans with a PhD in journalism from the J School, and one of only 2 Black American men. Robert Jones, the director of MU Extension, is the other. We hope to expand the group next year when 2 more Black Americans earn PhDs at the J School. I work hard every day, not only to honor them, but to find those who can expand that group. Through programs like our Summer Graduate Fellowship and our NABJ Student Chapter, we make sure that those opportunities will continue to grow. So yes, I'm extremely proud to not only be a member of the Mizzou Mafia, but someone who helps to foster the next generation. There is no greater privilege than playing a role in the success of young people, and what gives me the most joy at this moment is the knowledge that those young people have a shot at standing here one day, having forged a path to success not only for themselves, but for another generation following behind them. Thank you to the committee for this honor, and to Austin Fitzgerald for helping me craft the speech. I hope you guys didn't think I did this on my own. Thank you.